guys again. How are you? I hope that you are enjoying your week and enjoying the last block of the year. The vacations are coming and get ready for that. But first, we need to finish our topics and finish learning, okay? Today we are just going to do a listening comprehension and oral expression. But first, we are going to start with this. With the listening comprehension, the topic is a swimming competition, and try to pay attention. Okay, we are going to listen now the dialogue. So try to pay attention and do your best, or try to give your best to understand the dialogue. Okay, and pay attention to this and get ready. Okay, let's go into listen.
A swimming competition. Listening comprehension.
Hey Lola, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Pretty exhausted, to be honest. I have had swim practice every day this week at 5 a.m. and after school each day until 8 p.m. I hardly have time to eat.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of practice. Why so much?
Tryouts for the national team are coming up on April 3rd. That means I only have 2 more weeks to get ready.
Sounds important. What events do you compete in?
I will do a 100-meter breaststroke and the freestyle relay. My relay team is Greg, Alan, Harrison, and me. We are doing great together. But I'm really struggling with the breaststroke. There's a guy named Andrew from California, and no matter what I do, I can't beat his time. Each time I get better, he gets better. I just can't catch a break.
That's frustrating. Maybe if you just think about doing your personal best instead of trying to compete with him, it will help lower your stress. Is there just one spot on the team?
No, there are 5 spots in each event, so I guess you're right. Maybe I can just try to beat last night's time and start from there instead of checking on Andrew's times every day.
I hope it helps. I'm sure you're going to do great. You're the most dedicated worker I know.
Thanks, Lola. I better get to practice. Have a good night.
See you around, David.
Did you pay attention, guys? Okay, now let's work on the page 42 and let's answer the questions, okay? Okay, guys, in this page you have to answer the questions. So I will give you some answers. These are very easy. Number 1 says, fill in the chart to show what greetings and goodbyes David and Lola said. Now, what is a greeting? This is the greeting that David said. How it's going? That is the greeting. And what is Lola greeting? Did you remember? Write it in here. What was the David's goodbye? Oh, you have to think, because I will give you Lola's goodbye. She said, "See you around, David." That is her goodbye. What was David's goodbye? I don't know. You have to write it, and you have to write Lola's greeting. Now, the second part of the same page, page 42. Based on what you heard, answer the following questions. Now we have in here 8 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you have to answer them. I will give you the number 1 because it's a little is longer than the other questions, so than the other answers. Sorry. So let's go into see what is the answer in here. It says, "What does exhausted mean?" What do you think? So let's watch the answer, or let's see the answer. And it says, exhausted means very tired. He is exhausted because he has a lot of swim practice. That is the meaning of exhausted. Now you have to answer number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. In here, the answers are shorter, okay? So you just have to pay attention. I will give you this one, the number 8. What advice does Lola give to David? And this is the answer. Lola tells him not to worry about Andrew's time. Instead, he just focuses on trying to improve his own time. And these are 2 answers that I will give you. Now, if you need, you can listen again to dialogue, okay? Please do not forget to complete the self-assessment in the same page is 42. And here you have to check the box that reflects how you feel about your listening skills. In here I can pick out details about time. I can remember names I heard. I can answer questions about the big ideas. Not yet is like you can do it. Sometimes it's just 1 or 2 or 3. And always, you can always do this, okay? Not yet is you can't, you not, no. In here, sometimes, yes or no. And in here, always is because you can, okay? Now the page 43, guys. Let's work on this page. Alright, in here, you have to choose. In here, it says, which Olympic sport are you most interested in? I will give you examples of myself, okay? What I like the most, but you have to choose what you like the most. So for me, I like tennis and swimming in the Olympics, okay? Now in here we have to search information about these 2, and I have to choose one athlete for this. For example, Roger Federer. This is my athlete that plays tennis. I have to research that, and I have to write in here vocabulary words that I think I will use or I will need to talk about the athlete that you choose and their sport. For example, if I talk with Roger Federer, I will use the word stadium because I play in a stadium, okay? And then, or also I will need the word international, okay? I will use that. These are words from your lesson number 3, so you have to fill in here all the space using the words from the lesson number 3. Alright, now guys, the second exercise in here is reading. It's about the Olympic origins, okay? And we are going to learn about this right now. So please pay attention to the reading exercise and story.
Olympic origins. Every 4 years, people all over the world gather around the TV to cheer for their country in the Olympics. A gold medal at the Olympics is the ultimate athletic achievement. People in nearly every country send a skillful team to compete. Even some of the tiniest countries in the world have an Olympic team. The Olympics are an international symbol of achievement. The games bring people together. But where did this tradition come from? To answer that question, we have to go back, way back. The first Olympic Games took place nearly 3,000 years ago. The Games were held in Olympia. This Greek city was dedicated to the mighty Zeus. The Games were held in his honor. Zeus was considered the father of gods and men. He was the ruler of the skies and the earth. Greek people respected him deeply. People from near and far came to compete or just to watch the games. They brought offerings for Zeus such as statues, shields, helmets, and weapons. This turned Olympia into a museum of Greek art and culture. The original purpose of the Olympics was simply to keep men fit. They needed to be ready to fight in battles for Greece. In the first Olympics, there was only one event, It was a 200-meter run called the Stadion. Men raced completely nude. Over time, more events were added. The games changed and grew. The winner was given a wreath of olive branches on their head. But that wasn't all. Winners quickly became famous. Some got money from their hometowns. Detailed records were kept. The winners' names were well preserved. Unlike today, women were not allowed to compete. Married women were not even allowed to attend the event. However, there was a lesser-known competition called the Hawaiian Games. These games were just for women. They were named in honor of the goddess Hera. Much like the men, women competed only in foot races. However, they were fully dressed in men's clothing while they ran. There was also a temple for Hera in Olympia. The Olympics were important in ancient Greece. The Greeks fought many wars with other people. Cities in Greece even fought against other cities. However, each year, there was a special truce called for the Olympics. For a full month, all battles were stopped. This way, men could train, travel, and take part in the games without fear. These special games lasted over 1,000 years. Then, a Roman emperor banned them. He outlawed the worship of ancient gods. The buildings were taken down. Over time, earthquakes and floods further destroyed the ancient city. Today, Olympia is one of the most popular tourist sites in Greece. Visitors can check out the ruins of the original stadium. Most of the structures were destroyed, but the history is still there. Going to Olympia gives visitors a feeling of connection to the past. The Greek believed that developing the body was as important as developing the mind. Their education was built on strong minds like Socrates and Plato. Equally important were the strong bodies of their Olympians.
Alright guys, this story was awesome. Now remember to complete the page 46, the grammar check, to show that something is going to happen in the future. Which is the future tense? Write the future tense of the underlined verb underlines. In here, for example, we have to write the future of gives in here. What is the future of is? We have to write it in here. And the future of where? We have to write it in here, okay? It says write the future tense of the underlined verbs, underlines, okay? This, and this. Alright, remember guys, you have to work on pages 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46. We also have this show and tell this week, so you have to send it until Friday at 12 p.m. okay? Please send it, and you have all this week to work on it, okay? You'll read the instructions, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Now that's all for today. I hope that you enjoyed the class, and questions, let me know, guys. Bye bye. I hope that you take care. Bye bye.